My name is Zahid Qureshi. I've been painting on the grain of rice for 30 years. I use grain of rice as my canvas to miniaturize the artwork. So far so good, my hands are steady and I still can do that. It's very difficult. It takes a lot of patience. Before that I was painting portraits and landscapes, bigger paintings, a lot of dollhouse paintings, painting on rice. I started out painting the landscape and I have horses, cats, dogs, things like that. But then I started trying the faces and it was difficult. It took me years to just get the confidence of making somebody look like on that small scale. It takes some of the faces are difficult. It takes few tries to make it look like the person. And just take an example of Oprah. That was the hardest one so far, because I have tried 5-6 times to get the likeness of Oprah, and she kept changing her hairstyle too. It was difficult, but I made it. I have another one, that Ellen DeGeneres. It took me 3 tries for her, and that came out really good. I was really pleased with that. I live in Newport News, Virginia. Been living here for 35 years. There is no training. I don't think anybody can train you to paint that kind of level. I mean, it takes a lot of practice. You have to have you gotta love something you do. And it's easy to get discouraged because it doesn't come out right all the time. When I first started, I used to put a double back tape on the end of the pencil and stick a rice on top of that. I used my thumbnail as a palette. I put all the paints right over there. It's easier when you're doing like this, short distance. I use the brush, few bristles. You cannot have with one bristle because paint has to flow. At least minimum you have to have 2 bristles. Carbon fibers. It's so thin that it's invisible. And the beauty of this fiber is very is stiffness at that level. It has to be maybe 1/16th of an inch. So it's not very flexible, and at that level it's really stiff to paint that. I use these pedestals to mount my rice first, then I work under the microscope. I have tried many different paints, watercolor. I have done watercolors, and watercolors is really difficult because it dries so fast. It's so small. If you breathe hard, it will dry. Oil paint works really good, but not all oil paint are same, because it has to be smooth at that level, and it takes a while for them to dry, so I have more time to work with it. Go to the grocery store and get the rice, Uncle Ben's rice, or there are different colors of rice, so I picked the white rice. I try to find the biggest rice, but they're all same. Trust me, there's no bigger rice. They all look alike. All my paintings, every one of them, I have to be proud of, because I get enjoyment just looking at them, you know. After it's done, it just somehow I have a feeling, because I don't sell my work, it's pure enjoyment. My goal is to have all the presidents done. So far, I think I have over 12 presidents, and I'm continuously adding more and more, and hopefully put them in a museum.